Hey everyone, Terry and Rosie here. Found this cool older boat. It's quite big. I'm gonna say it's 80 feet long at least. It must have either broke down. They just parked it here, or washed up through one of the typhoons, and they just kind of anchored it in a spot with these trees and stuff, or a post. So it's pretty cool. Has like a captain's cabin, windows and everything. So apparently it's pretty well made and seaworthy at some point. So I just thought I'd make a neat video. So get back here where I can see what we're looking at here. So yeah, it's a pretty cool boat. It's about 80 feet, 90 feet long, it looks like to me, and maybe even 100 point to point. And it's just kind of parked up here and anchored down by these big posts, and it's tied down to it. And yeah, neat old boat. And then there's this little sandy beach, fishing beach that we found, and we've been going out to these other ends. There's some like lava rock flows, then you come to some sand, some more lava rock. This is the longest sandy beach. Makes me want to get in the water a little bit, but I don't know how safe it is. I don't see anybody else swimming here, so I won't. I suppose there's no reason you can't. I see some little things bobbing in the water, so I don't know if that's little traps for crabs or buoys to signify a rock or something out there. But anyhow, we've been came and we were a little late getting to the tourist activity day, so we are going to end up spending the night here in Carlos port, a launching point to the Gigantus Islands, which is out there. There's 6-7 islands within sight or something, and we're going to start hitting a bunch of them tomorrow, so whatever we can do. And then we're going to spend the night over on one of them and get up and maybe go back and hit some different points or some of the other ones twice. It's a coconut. So it's fairly warm, not oppressive or anything. I'd say it's 80, 85 degrees. A little bit of humidity. Nothing too oppressive yet. I've just been here about 3 weeks now. So liking it, getting acclimated to everything, the food and the people, and the culture. So I think it's going to take me 2 or 3 years to really get more, feel at home and accustomed to it. People are friendly and everybody, things like that. Just a different world than Ohio. So neat little places like that, real picturesque. There's some out in the water there that are look a little dark. Same thing. It just been getting splashed all day, so that's what it. Yeah, it looks like a granite, but rock. But usually I thought them were always more boulders. This is like it's a lava flow and hardened and been worn down by the weather a bit. So anybody who happens to know can chime in and give me a little education here. So you know what type of rock that is. If this is that lava flow or just a ordinary rock here in the Philippines. So it seems to be quite prevalent. So Rosie's finding another coconut there. So she's kicking it around. And there's little houses, fishing village, and little native houses. Most of them's concrete here because they're right next to the ocean. You get quite a storm surge, I'm sure, if there was a typhoon. So if they were made of any other material. There's some coconuts. Most of the trees have coconuts up them and stuff. Various kind of trees. I don't know all the different ones. Obviously, coconut's pretty easy to see, so seem very plentiful. Banana, coconut, and I've seen quite a few avocado. I don't know what these are here. They may or may not be. It looks like a banana tree that was cut down and harvested, I assume. And surprisingly, them are not. They're very soft and bendy and flexible. They're not a hardwood or anything. It's always something maybe you either burn them, or I was really surprised how fleshy and soft the banana tree is. It's the first time I've ever touched one or had any contact is when I moved here about 3 weeks ago. So yeah, just beautiful.
Can you see how beautiful the because the salt water in the soil is perfectly balanced with a little bit salt and not salty. So can you see how healthy it
Yeah,
is?
yeah,
Banana.
yeah. She's saying about the salt and
Even the
everything's
coconut.
just ideal for these native trees to grow, which make good sense because this is where it's home at.
Cassava, just like a root crops, which you can dig up, and then there's a lot of roots that you can cook and eat. You can make a cake.
That's the tall one there, that's
Yeah,
real
this
skinny.
one. Yeah, the skinny one.
Almost looks like there's thorns on the
Yes,
side.
yes.
What's
That's
that called again?
cassava.
Cassava?
Yeah. Hey, look at this.
Yeah, here's a piece of coral. That's pretty cool.
Yes, beautiful.
Wait, hold it up and get a little closer. There's just a raw piece of coral that's washed up on the
Beautiful.
beach. So just endless amount of, seems to be endless, of coral and water. And I haven't seen a lot. I've always thought the Philippines would be a lot of big shells. I haven't really looked for them, but I haven't seen any at the same time. Because we're over on the side here, I thought you'd, oh, here's a little bigger one, speaking of that.
What we call the lampirong. Yeah.
Let's see the good, nice looking part of that right there. So,
If you wash it, it's a very good decoration.
yeah, that's the biggest, that's the type of stuff I was expecting to see. Lots of it.
But it's beautiful, right?
I guess it's interesting. So yeah, one of the sunnier days, you can see a little clouds starting to try to pop up, maybe a shower later today or tonight. For the most part, I don't see anything pressing. Yeah, every now and then you get a wave that comes up a foot or two further than the average. Higher on the beach, not depth, but so I guess the tide may be coming in a little bit. Hey, if you like the boats, and some of them's really well done. Carlos, Ilo, Toto, Rodney, they do a good job with it. Very colorful, festive. Kind of reminds me of Hawaii. Even though I've not been, I've watched a lot of the movies and shows portraying it, so that's what I would kind of picture Hawaii being like. So here's another neat little area. I'm gonna maybe sit down a second. Oh, this is a pretty spot. Just pan around here and run over to you. Yeah, the rocks, they're just really dark, like a charcoal gray here. And no real boats here because it's hard to anchor up against the rocks because it's not sandy where you can get in and out of your boat very easily. So there's no boats here. There's some to our left and some to our right. So just a beautiful afternoon, and just wanted to share stuff as I find something interesting to me. I'm gonna post a video for everybody to share. What gets me here in the Philippines of interest, I'll try to scan a zoom way in. This is 9x zoom. It's almost like a volcano in my opinion. I don't think they have any here on the island. But that point back there, that's not a figment, it's not a mirage, that's just a giant cone-shaped mountain, you know, almost out by itself. There's a real little one next to it off to the right, and the clouds are touching the top of it, so it's pretty substantial. So, but a lot of times you get this here where, you know, it's up and down and pretty similar, and then this thing here just pops out of nowhere and it's by itself. So very interesting. Makes me think volcano, but so I just think that's real fascinating. It's hard to keep it steady here on this high power, but that's it. So that was 9x closer than what it looks like here. So that's what it looks like there, is a little smaller to me. Anyhow, that's about it. I'll probably be shooting quite a few of these as we goes here. This is my first big trip in the Philippines, and just trying to document as much. This is the most water that I've seen, the biggest whitish beach that I've seen, even though it's built fishing village. So as we get out to the islands, they should be a lot more pristine because there's fewer people. Of course, they're out in the middle of nowhere. So, which we're going to be hitting the next few days. And this is where we came from, so we're going to be heading back that way to civilization. So, all right, thanks for watching. We're talk at you next one. Take care.